Once upon a time in a small town, a man named Danny set out to earn a decent living. Danny is a kind, gentle soul and owns his own sawmill and cuts lumber for neighbors and businesses to earn money to help him survive. Danny is also a very talented musician and frequently is misunderstood by those who do not know him. Unfortunately, Danny has a hardcore biker look about him, but is as gentle as a lamb to those that know him well. Unfortunately, this trait does not serve him well on his pursuits to land musical gigs around the rural area where he lives. You will also get to meet his neighbors, dog, and friends who help to create the mischief along the way. Take a trip into Danny's world as we chronicle his day-to-day life and the crazy antics he encounters along the way just to land a musical gig.
Hey, I'm Danny Kirk. I live here at this house by myself. Bozo stays with me. He's my good buddy, roommate. I play the piano. I'm a musician and singer. He sits up there every night at the piano and listens to me play and sing.
Stick around. You're gonna hear electric music sounding from the cell. Oh, can you run the ABC, baby? Yeah. Oh, but they're so spaced out from Benny and the Jets.
Bozo's my friend. He's 3 years old. I got him on a December day about 3 years ago. I had come back from playing and singing at a wedding, and it was kind of a cold, blustery, it was snowing actually that day. And I went into Walmart to get me a frozen pizza for supper. And so I said, I'll take him, I'll be right back, I'm going to get me a frozen pizza, I'll be right back. And so I went in there and got it and came back, and I got him and brought him home, and he's been here ever since. And he'll get in the pool from time to time and rescue people he thinks are drowning. Especially little children, if they're out there splashing about, he jumps in and swims out there to them and gets their hand in his mouth, turns around and paddles back to the steps, dragging them, and they'll get out, and they'll run back to the diving board and jump in, but he goes to save the next one. So it's a continuous circle thing until he gets so tired he just lays down on the cement. I don't know where he learned to do it. I didn't show him. I cut all this lumber for this house right here with my sawmill. That's what else I do, is run a sawmill. I probably saw some on tomorrow, or I can saw some on Sunday, maybe Sunday afternoon or something, or maybe sometime Monday, or whatever you gotta have them. Because I'm gonna bring my mill back here again. All right, what you want out of them big logs there, Benji?
I'm not exactly sure what I want out of them. I want some 2x stuff out of that long log if the lumber turns out good. And I'm gonna use them for gunnels.
All right.
To make a flat bottom John boat out of.
Oh, that's right. You making a boat?
Yeah. These two little small ones. I'm planning on making some porch furniture. And I don't want the bark taken off of them. I want them laid.
You want them slab with the bark edge?
Yeah, I want 2 inches thick.
Out of that little stuff?
Out of that little stuff.
Just sit 2 inches all the way down, leave the bark on there.
Same with this little one. And this one here that's a fork,
yeah.
I want it laid on the carriage just like it's laying, and I want you to make some 2-inch stuff out of it.
With bark edge?
With the bark edge.
Well, with that crotch wood right there, what they call it, that'll make a pretty design in the
and I want this one right here.
Yeah.
Bark edge.
Another friend of mine, neighbor, lived down the road. His name is Jeremy. He comes up from time to time about on a daily basis and knocks on the door and wants to know what I'm doing. Hold up, I'm coming. Right.
Hey, Danny, what's going on?
Oh man, what's up?
Not a whole lot. Saw your truck out there. What you doing?
You saw my truck from where? The road? My driveway's a half a mile long, man. How'd you see my truck from the road?
Guess it's just my eyes.
What are you up to?
I was wondering, are you going to the sawmill later?
Yeah.
Okay, I might want to hang around.
All right. You need anything?
Not in particular, just thought I'd come by and give you some company.
He wants to come hang around and watch me at the sawmill. He ain't never offered to help, but he likes watching. All right, hang on. Jeremy was coming over here to, hey! Thought you was gonna come over here and help me. Yeah, how come you asleep up on the tractor? Never mind. Looking for staples. So I can dig out these staples. I'm gonna have to buy another blade, because that blade is a lot softer than staples. Good. Well, it looks like all of them. Friend Ronnie that comes over from time to time, he'll come over and we'll do some kind of project here or at his house. My tractor quit running in the middle of the driveway. I thought it was out of fuel. I'd lost the prime. So I go get some ether, try to get it sweetened back up where I can get it to run. Well, that wasn't the problem. There was a fuel line stopped up in the fuel filters. So I go get some filters. Well, then in the process, I break the nipple. Well, hell, it's going to run out the bottom of the nipple.
And guess when you going to put the hose on it?
I break the nipple off the end of the fuel tank, which is all plastic. So then I had to go get a drill bit, a tap, and another fitting to go back up in there. And thankfully, Ronnie has come over to save the day. When his wife will leave him alone, once he gets over here, the phone starts ringing, and it's generally her.
Right.
How much you want me to pour in there?
Do what? Nah, put fuel in this tractor right now.
It's going down to the low end.
I don't know.
Him. I ain't gonna waste those stuff. $4 a gallon.
Alright.
Alright, what?
Then put it together.
No, we're gonna check see if it leaks before I put this thing back in there. Wait a minute.
It ain't gonna do it. See, it ain't leaking right now, but it may not have none set in.
I know, that's why I'm gonna tilt it this way.
I don't
I don't know, baby. I'll look at it when I get home.
Well, look at him. How much time you got?
Not enough. That was the wife.
Give me that phone. I'll straighten this stuff out right now.
Time to go.
You probably going home to a hot meal.
No, I bet you I probably ain't.
Dang, I done skint my arm now. Another friend of mine named Chuck. Hello? Hello? It's old home place on the right side of the road. It's growed up all around. Anybody living in it? Fine, Chuck, fine. And then right beside that, just the other side of that house is a driveway that disappears into the woods. Yeah, and you turn out that driveway disappears into the woods, and you'll see a bunch of power poles piled up out there in the field. And this driveway's long now. It's long. On 16. You're going north on 16. Which side was the power plant, on your left or your right? All right, so you crossed the river by now, hadn't you? There's a bridge. Yeah, that's the river. That's Chattahoochee River. You're going to keep going that way. You're going to come up in that Whitesburg. There's going to be a roundabout. You're going to take the left, but you've got to go to the right to make the left. You understand what a roundabout is? I give good directions, don't I? I played the band with him for a little while. He gets me gigs from time to time, either with a band or solo type gigs.
Men with Corvettes.
Huh?
Men with Corvettes. It's a group of men with Corvettes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And they meet in Paulding County.
Oh, okay.
And possible gig Saturday night if you're not booked and you want to do it.
Oh, the band thing.
Not the band, just a soloist.
Me?
Yeah.
They're not going to like my music.
Why do you say that?
Oh, is a bunch of men going to want to hear me play?
They bring their wives.
Oh. You know
Are you available?
Hold up. You know what I do?
Yes, I do.
They're going to want Leonard Skinner and Freebird.
If I didn't think it would work, I wouldn't ask you.
Let me study on it because I don't know if my music.
You're going to turn down money.
Well, no. How much?
About $125 for an hour and a half.
It'll take me longer than that to get up there.
It'll take 45 minutes.
I know how long it takes, and you do too. Now you see where I live. Yeah. If you think the music will go over,
yeah.
If they start throwing food and stuff at me, we're gonna talk. Unless they wrap it up and lay it on the stage for me to bring home to eat. So that'll be good. Well, I'm a pianist and a singer as well. I try to get gigs from time to time, solo gigs, but... All right. Aren't you going to wish me luck?
Yes, when we get there.
Hey, is that Jeremy? He's a neighbor, lives down the road. Poor thing, I guess he ain't got much of a life. He stays up here half the time. He's trying to get in my business. He comes up here and wants to hang out like I've got nothing else to do.
Yep,
Good grief. He needs something else to do besides hang around with me and get in my way like he does. Hey man, what's going on?
Not much. I was coming to see you. What you doing?
Well, I'm headed to Carrollton. I got an audition for a gig. Maybe I'll get. I don't know.
Really?
Well, you want to ride?
Sure.
Jump in.
Oh. Thought you were gonna nearly run me over.
Hey man, you want to try some of this?
What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm just, just saying.
It's trust us, try it.
Yeah, you might.
I'll try it later.
You might want to before we get there.
You might want to try it before we
I'll
get
just
there.
stick it in my pocket, and if need be, I'll use it.
You might need to be.
And maybe some people down there you might want to impress. That's it. Looks like they changed the name of the place.
Yeah.
Baxter's now.
Yeah.
Maybe Stephanie won't find you now. Huh.
Howdy. Times the people look at me like I've crawled out from under a bridge on I-20, and I don't get to play. But
Oftentimes I get asked, you know, what it's like being a booking agent, and it's a tough job. You know, you get discouraged, you get ready to quit, and then you run into somebody like Danny Kirk, who's just this, you know, unusual looking guy who has this amazing talent, and I've been there before when he showed up and people were looking at him going, "Are you kidding me?" But then he sits at the piano and he starts playing. And then he opens his mouth and people go, "Wow." I've seen it. I've seen the wow.
And if I get to audition for them or they get to hear me, then I'll get the gig. And
what are you here for?
well, my name's Danny Kirk. I come to audition to see about getting a gig playing here.
Playing? What do you play?
I'm a pianist and a singer.
Who are these guys?
These are my friends, Ronnie and Jeremy.
Where's groupies?
Hello.
They help me at the sawmill. That's my main job. I got a sawmill, saw lumber, but they help me when I do gigs and whatnot too.
You have a sawmill and you play the piano?
Yes, sir.
You got all your fingers?
Well, yes, sir.
What do you play? What type of music?
Nat King Cole. I play Johnny Mathis and Billy Joel, Elton John, a lot of Elton John, classic country. Do some girl songs. I got a high voice when I sing. I do a George Michael song. Well, just a variety of stuff. I don't do your Leonard Skinner and Freebird stuff.
I don't know.
Well, if you just give me a chance, I can audition for you. Just take a couple of minutes, and you can hear and see for yourself. I just come, look, I clean up good. I don't come to gigs like this. I come straight from work from the sawmill, trying to get a gig here. But I clean up pretty good.
All right, you got 5 minutes.
All right.
Oh,